In this video, I want to give you an overview of the guest blogger assignment. For this assignment, again, it's one where folks are not going to all be doing it in the same week. You will indicate in this document, go over to the guest blog and social media champion weeks, you'll indicate in one of these boxes which week you'd prefer to be the guest blogger. 2 folks can do it per week. And again, I'd encourage you not to select the same week that you're doing engagement champion just to balance workload. The guest blogger role is really different than the maker journals. The maker journals are designed to be very personal and about you and your specific context. The guest blogger is really much more of the broader big picture. It would be unlikely in this piece that you would use the word I, unless you were talking about doing an interview or something like that. It's really about the big context of the future of EdTech, and sort of some of the controversies that we have gotten into and can see in some of the pieces. I'd encourage you to start by opening up the rubric for the final piece. Again, it's going to be about 1,500 to 2,000 words. You're going to want a central thesis that's developed, and it needs to be supported by research that you do outside of the readings that have already been assigned in class, and it also needs to include support from the research from the readings inside of class. So take a look, make sure that you understand, sort of what the content is, and then also, using the medium well in terms of visual appeal, using headers in the post, Creative Commons images, and at least 10 hyperlinks. And then I am asking you to do a self-assessment. As you think about ideas, I'm giving you some to kind of jump off from to give you a sense of the direction I'd like folks to go with this. These are definitely not the list to pick from, and in fact, please don't just pick from these. Really think about what grabs you as interesting. Again, this may not be specific to your classroom. This is more about you as a citizen and a participant in the year 2017 and what it means and what you think of as you look forward for your own life, for your kids' lives. The piece will be published on the class shared blog, and I'll give you all permissions to author there. So you'll be creating a new post here. I do encourage you to also sort of cross-post it to your own website or blog and say, this blog originally appeared on, and you can link to ours. As you think about the kind of content and gist for these, I've given you 4 articles here that may help you think about kind of a tone and voice and direction for these pieces. Your piece will need to include citations from at least 2 peer-reviewed academic journals. These here are going to be ones that are all accessible to you as a UMaine student, and are likely going to be the place where it will be the most productive for you to search, but certainly you can go beyond that. If you have questions or want support on kind of the embedded research piece that is in this assignment, just a reminder that the EDT Writing and Style Guide, that really outlines, what does APA formatting look like, what does Creative Commons and attribution look like, how are you handling that in the actual publication. So do use that resource. I've given you a link to some APA guidance from Fogler Library and some general video tutorials. And then I've pulled out these 3 videos as probably the most useful, but certainly if there's pieces that you're less comfortable with, Fogler may have others under this general library video tutorials. So hopefully that gives you an overview of the assignment, and happy to answer questions as you are looking at sort of either the topic or putting together the post. This is a major assignment in the course, much equivalent to sort of a final paper in other classes. So it is going to take a lot of time. It's distributed out throughout the course so that we can use these as conversations as we're moving, and they don't all come in just the last week. So do attend to this assignment and give yourself time and planning to meet the goals of this. Any questions, just be in touch by email.